Hi, how are you doing, Enjoy? What's the big difference? I can show you, no problem. So you can like, actually it's quite big. You know why? You see the mobs? Like they are at the moment at level 98. More than that, all of the drop rates increased. All of bosses. I mean like at level, I would suggest you level 9 anyway. At level, like you need to pass this one, you know, like it's like ascension challenge, something like that. So yeah, the drop rate increased. Just a second, change level. So yeah, like open world mobs, enemies level increased. They are more tanky and more powerful. All of the bosses, I mean ordinary bosses like this one, drop rate increased. You can get like up to 3, and if you're super lucky enough, you can get 4 drops in one run, which is like, you know, like I did a couple runs and usually it happens. It's like, yeah, it's not super rare. You can get it like within like 10 runs. I would say you can maybe you can get like 2 runs with 4 drops, which is good. So what it means you use less resin, you know, which is like, I would say it's better. Yes, a little bit difficult to fight against mobs, but I think you will be alright. I mean like it's, you have Neuvillette, right? You have Arlecchino. You in overworld you will completely okay. Of course, it's way better. Oh, hi, MZ, how are you doing? Yeah, I mean, like, yes, of course it works. But you know why? Because, let's say, if you ask me, like, you know, usually when you fight, like, overworld bosses like this one, you usually get 2 drops or 3. It's like it's not 50-50, by the way. It's about 30%. So it means you will need to spend more resins to level up your character. But when you like use world level 9, it's always 3 plus time to time you get 4. You can get 4 drops, which is crazy actually if you ask me. It's like you spend less resins. By the way, I just like today figured out like how to get this stuff. You need to just hit it. To be honest, I didn't know that. That is shame. What a shame. So yeah, and you see like we have couple like chest within this like long neck. I don't know how that it's long necked something. And don't try to beat him, by the way. It can fight back. Alright. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Enjoy. No problem. Of course. I mean, like, but yeah, it's like, especially when, like, I don't know your world level at the moment. Like, if it's like 58 or 59, something like that. Yes, it's better to do that, of course. And let's say if you're, let's say if it's going to be difficult, you can't decrease that world level anyway. I mean, you can change the level. Like, you see, like lower world level. You can do it with only once within 1 day, 24 hours. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But you can do it anyway. So I would suggest like to level it up, do your dailies, check it, and if you're okay with that level and mobs, then why not? And by the way, you know, I noticed that like couple days ago, maybe 3 or 4 days ago, they just somehow nerfed overworld enemies. Even though they are at level 99 at the moment, they are a little bit easy to kill at the moment, like it was before, after release, after 5.0. I don't know why, but they did that, because I haven't changed anything in my like roster. I mean, in my team, it's the same team, same ratio, same weapons, everything's the same, but I can kill them now way more faster. It's like it happened a couple days ago. Maybe, I know there was some glitch, you know, like it happens when like something like that, when the world level like work not as they expected, but still like now it's not so difficult. Oh, hi K-pop girl, how are you doing? I will call you by that name, don't get me wrong, Sino. Yeah, increasing wall level was really beneficial
The
for me.
secrets of
Yes,
the mechanical arts
actually
are
yes.
too profound
You
to convey.
just imagine you can get like you spend less resin, which is great. I mean, like they somehow, like, let's say, without increasing your resins, right? Resins cap, you get more drops, which is good. Actually, not a bad idea. And also, do you remember, guys, about like leveling up characters, etc.? Like, I don't think this will happen in near future. So because like you know, leveling up, like even now with increased wall level, you still pretty comfortable by using your characters. I mean, like level 90 characters, and with constellation especially. Even without constellation, like it's okay. For real. This one can swim. That's crazy, actually. About Kinich, guys, I just like, you know, like there's not so much news today, but the point is that Kinich, if you ask me, should you go for Kinich or like wait for future characters, etc., I would say it depends on your characters. And if you ask, should you go for mualani or Kinich, I definitely would say mualani if you don't have Neuvillette, but it's up to you. You can get for mualani even if you have Neuvillette, because mualani is a little bit different character. Yes, she's Hydro, main DPS, she's on fielder, but still, she mostly, let's say, focused on vaping and forward vaping especially. And her team comps a little bit different. Also, she can does the like 1 million one hit damage, 2 million one hit damage, which is like many players like that. But if you're okay without these numbers, I would say you can easily skip mualani if you have Neuvillette. About Kinich, Kinich is not so bad, I would say, you know, but the problem is he relies on Night Soul points because he's a Natlan character, and he needs that Burning Conversion on the field to get Night Soul points, unfortunately. So yeah, like his damage doesn't rely on Night Soul or on Burning Conversion, but collecting Night Soul points rely on that. And to do more increased damage, you need that Burning Conversion on field. Oh, but at the same time, I think, in my opinion, he still can be useful in other archetypes like Aggravate and Spreading, and Hyperbloom, by the way, as well. You know why? Because as soon as you use his skill, you can apply Dendro anyway. So in this case, you still can use him with in Hyperbloom team comp. Why not? There's so many crazy places with this stuff, by the way. Yeah, it's only 10k more, but you know, like, I would suggest to collect these things. You know why? They help you to increase that level. I mean, exploration progress level. Oh, hi Rohit, how are you doing? Yeah, just... Yeah, today I started leveling up my Yo-Yo and she is now level 6. Oh, congrats with that, Rohit. She's crazy. Hi, Yoni, how are you doing? Thank you, I'm good. Thank you. Oh, by the way, guys, I mean, sometimes yesterday on stream, I like saw that like Zenix writes something about like some question. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know how is that possible, but that text, I mean, comments or something, just somehow disappears from the chat. So yeah, just like if it happens or something, try to use that like mention, you know, like that sign to like like it's, for me it's more visible. I don't know how it's happened, because like if you delete something on the chat, like the message is deleted, this text is on the screen, but still it happens time to time. Maybe it's because of connection, something, but seems my connection is normal. Unfortunately, yes, I haven't switched to 1080p at the moment. Yeah, you know why? Because I need to start stream and test it, And I don't know if it's possible to do like somehow in like, you know, like let's say restricted mode. I mean, it's the stream. Maybe it's possible. Maybe I will do it tomorrow. I need to check it before like do it live. Because at the moment everything works, I would say, quite normal, you know. And it's no need to do changes. And also I did some changes to like graphic settings, like in the game. Because I think it's like, I know about the picture and quality, it should be better than it was before, by the way. So it's like that. About Kinich, if you have any question about like Kinich, weapons, etc., about like, let's say, his teams, because at the moment the most playable teams, let's say, because of his passives and burning stuff, it's better to use burning and burgeon, of course, like, because like it's the team is going to be like Kinich, Emily, and double pyro, Bennett and Shanling, because at the moment we don't have any other good options. The only one, yes, maybe we will get like mavuika in the future. Also, we still cannot use that supportive set, which is unfortunate, you know. That's why mualani seems so great at the moment, because she has like, she can use Animo to vaping, she can use Kachina to increase like her damage. But Kinich is like Kinich, only Dendro, that's it. So yeah, but in the future, when we get like, when we'll get some like supportive characters, it's good. Unfortunately, the characters is not on the way, because as you know, guys, we will get Chaska, we will get Xilonen, we will get Chiori on a first phase on 5.1. Second phase is going to be Nahida and the second one was Hutao. 5.2 is going to be maybe one character or two. It's going to be Chaska, which is Animo, and Sitlali, which is like Cryo. It's also not for Kinich, unfortunately, because Dendro cannot react with Cryo and Animo as well. So yeah, a lot of downside, I would say, for Kinich. I don't know why is that. Maybe Kinich somehow can be super broken, you know. That's why they keep his supportive characters. But we'll see. I mean, like, yeah, we need some testing. Still, I think he can be good in hyper blooming, even though he's not so great in hyper blooming. You know why? He just get infusion when you use his skill, and it lasts for, I don't remember actually exactly, but even though it lasts for 10 or 15 seconds, you will be alright. Just less damage, because like Virgin and Burning is great. He gets that Night Soul points back. He also deals that like increased damage. Alright, let me just do one domain, starting with that. Oh yeah, something like that, right? Exactly. Like, you know, like when you mention it, I see that in red, and for me it's easy to find if that question is for me or not. So what's the answer to the title? What's the answer to the title, Yoni? It's like, you know, like if you ask me going for Kinich or not, like Mualani is going to be way more powerful in a 5.1 because of Xilonen. She is now great, but she will get more power and benefit from Xilonen. But Kinich, unfortunately, needs to wait for 5.3. So just because like you cannot get we will get Xilonen, which is Geo. We will get I mean new characters. We will get Chaska and Sitlali. Chaska is animal. Yes, she can, like according to some info, maybe she can change her element. But I don't think it's going to be so great for Kinich. We'll see though, because you know why? According to some info, she's going to be DPS character, so you cannot use that supportive set. And Sitlali, she is going to be Cryo and a 5-star, most likely a 5-star, because you know, I think she's going to be a 5-star. Because like Cryo, and Cryo, as you know guys, is the last acknowledged by that Weibo ones, you know, like who like Mualani got that acknowledgement from him. because like we already have like Ianson, which is Electro. We definitely know that. We saw that on the like in the Archon's quest. Mualani is a Hydro, Kinich Dendro, xilonen Geo. Pyro is like reserved by my mavuika. No physical, of course. Chaska is animal, and there's only one Cryo, and most likely Cryo is going to be Citlali, and she is going to be a 5-star. I mean, like, you know, like if you ask me, it's 99% true, because it's impossible. Like, you know, if they're planning to release another character, at least we got some info about that, like something, you know. So it's like that. My yo-yo. Sans EM, Goblet HP, Circle, Confused. I mean, like, Rohit, let me show you my build. I mean, like, you know, like, Yao Yao is such a character. I would suggest you to build something like that. Actually, she benefits from Elemental Mastery, because she can be good in Hyper Blooming and, like, let's say in Burgeon. But I don't like her EM build, because, like, her healing ability is quite good. Because of that, I use, like, why I use this weapon now, because my Favonius lens, unfortunately, like, are reserved by Rosa and Kachina. So this weapon is not a bad, by the way. It's a free-to-play, like, event weapon. Set for the, like, 4-piece depot. Like, I don't think it's better to go another one, because mostly if you use her with Nahida, for example, or Alhaitham, or maybe in a future Kinich, by the way, it's also possible, because with Constellation 1, you have couple Constellation. With Constellation 1, she increased Dendro damage bonus by 50% within 8 seconds. It's not so much, but it's enough. It's not a bad damage increase. You can do maybe couple shots with Kinich, with couple enhanced shots, maybe. So yeah, artifacts. I like use like this. For me, Elemental Mastery Sands, HP Goblet, and crit rate. It's like I use HP one, but with increased crit rate. You know why? It's because of back then I used Favonius lens. So yeah, if you have, like, let's say 3 Favonius lens for her, just go with a little bit more crit rate to get some particle back. She is not a bad battery, by the way. So that's it. About energy recharge, I would suggest to go like not so low, because 140 is okay. Like, let's say, just a second. Actually, it's not okay, because if you go with Favonius lens, you get more. So it's usually 170. Yeah, something like that. But this weapon, this one, it gives you restore 60 energy, you know? When the wielder performs healing, restore 60 energy. This effect in 10 seconds. So yeah, for Yao Yao herself, it's good. But Team White, I would suggest this one with crit rate and energy recharge. Not so difficult to build. I can show you my, like, stats. Just crit rate. You see, like, if you even don't have like something like this, just use the artifacts with the crit rate and energy recharge. That's it. And HP, of course. I mean, like, you can use with HP, you can skip HP, it's up to you. There's something, you see, like, I don't even have any with HP something. See, it's crit damage something. So yeah, only this one is pretty good, by the way, and that's it. So she's pretty easy to build. Is Dia good for Kinich? Oh, hi Tom, how are you doing? Yes, you can use Dia for Kinich, but I would say Shanling might be better in some cases. You know why? Because it depends. I mean, I would suggest if you want to go for Kinich and you're thinking about like selecting Kinich from like this event, right? Or if you have, okay, if you already have Dia, I would say Dia might be not a bad option. The only problem, it's like Kinich enhanced attack. It's like it works when you get enough Night Soul points, you know? It's not like you can do it every 2 seconds, every 3 seconds, something like that. So yeah, if you get Night Soul points, you can do that attack, you know? You can do it back to back. In this case, you can miss some Kinich enhance, maybe damage. But just a second, let me think. Actually, no, you will not. You know why? Because let me Dia's pyro attack, like that circle, activates every 2.5 seconds. So yeah, if you have some character who can keep that burning on, you will be okay with Dia as well. I mean, like this one. It's like that field activates every 2.5 seconds. Just a second. Yeah. This effect can be triggered once every 2.5 seconds. It's AoE pyro damage within that circle. So you will be alright, yes. If you don't have Shanling, Dia is not a bad option. Yeah, unfortunately, even though like Kinich is a range like melee character with that his claymore, he attacks from the range, which is a little bit weird to me. But it is what it is. From where? Oh, leaks. Oh, usually I use like YouTube, like something YouTube videos. I read Reddit. Mostly I read something like Reddit, but no Telegram because like I don't know why, but it's good idea to join some Telegram channels. You know, I don't read so much Telegrams and Twitters, to be honest. Only Reddit and YouTube videos. That's it. Oh, hi Elliot, how are you doing? Hello brother, is it okay to buy Genshin account? I want to get a non-free-to-play account for myself. Actually, Elliot, if you ask me, I would say it's not a bad idea, but there's only one but. I would suggest you, if you buy the account, no need to advertise that and say everyone that its account was bought by you. You know why? Because like if Hoyoverse somehow get that info, they can block your account. So yeah, you can easily do that. I know that so many players just like buy account for second account because, you know, starting from the zero, like I mean new account, fresh new account, it's a nightmare. Do all of the stuff, yeah. But you can do it, Elliot. Why not? Just like I would suggest you that just keep that info like I don't want to say like in secret, something like that. But yes, no need to like let's say that something like write in your signature something that account was bought from, like, etc. You know, like something like that. Just yes, you can buy it easily. Kinich is overhyped and will be trash. Just wait till his. Actually, I don't know how to like spell your name. I don't know like how to spell your name, but about that, Kinich is not a trash. You know why? I will explain you. Because so far we don't have any good supportive characters for Kinich, unfortunately. Mualani has someone. It's like you still can use Shanling, because Shanling is melee. You can like easily use that Pyronado effect. Mualani can use Kazuha or Sucrose to do Vape, you know. Mualani can use Kachina. So yeah, so many supportive for Mualani. But for Kinich is only Emily. No good Pyro. You know, no good like Pyro who can use that supportive set. As soon as we get some character, he will shine, I would say. He is not bad character. But if you compare with Mualani, yes, I agree with you. Mualani in this case way better. I mean, yeah, I should admit that. I don't like. Let's say for me, Alhaitham is better. But at the moment, at this stage of game, like Alhaitham and Kinich are on the same level. But as soon as we get some supportive characters who can use this supportive set, I mean like this ones, you know, like at the moment Kachina use that set. It's like Cinder City, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check it. Yeah, Hero of Cinder City. So yeah, Kinich damage will be increased by 50%, up to 50%. I mean like 40%, you know that? But still, it's a pretty good increase. It's like, yeah, it's not a bad damage at all. Yeah, Dia will be good with Natlan. Yes, Dia are actually not a bad. Unfortunately, like why Dia, like, let's say, Dia needs that constellation too. Yes, without that constellation, 12 seconds is not enough, especially, you know, like, let's say for Kazuha, for Swirl, Dia is great. But for Natlan characters, you need that constellation, because like most of the buff you get, it's like lasts for 15 seconds plus. Like Xilonen gives you the buff for 15 seconds, that supportive set gives you buff for 15 to 20 seconds. In this case, Dia's Constellation 1, like Constellation 2, is like a gold, you know, like it's so useful. Like at the moment it's only 12 seconds. With Constellation 2 you get additional 6 seconds, which is 18 seconds. You can use it off cooldown. You don't need any energy because it's a skill, you know. You don't need to level up anything. If you want to play like out of version, you just need Elemental Mastery, pretty good weapon, and you don't even need energy recharge. So yeah, like she's easy to build. By the way, she is self-healing character, so in this case she can be useful with Furina, because she can get you some fanfare stacks. Can I use Black Tassel on Yaoyao? Black Tassel, just actually yes, right. You can use Black Tassel. Why not? But don't you have this one? I mean, this is a great weapon, by the way, and we got this weapon recently. Even anyway, if you don't have it, like you can, of course. White Tassel is a HP weapon, and why not? If you need HP, of course, I would suggest you to go farm or to go one of the recharge weapons if you have. But if you don't have, yes, that weapon is good. Like Favonius Lance is like, yeah, that's why guys, if you ask me about like Favonius Lance weapons, I would suggest keep 2 copies of these weapons and do not refine them like Favonius ones. Or like, let me show like from my weapons. So yeah, about the weapons, I would suggest you to keep at least 2 copies. Like in the future, as soon as I get another one, I will level up to 90 again, like to get 3 copies of Favonius, because this weapon is like super useful. Especially now, you can use it on so many characters. You need that energy. In most cases, that energy is super valuable. Then I have 2 copies of this one. It's also useful. Not so much, I would say, but 2 copies is more than enough. And Favonius Sword, of course. Yeah, this weapon is also like great weapon. So only these 3 weapons, which is useful. Yes, of course, it depends. I mean, like if you like claymores, then you can save like claymore, but it's up to you. I would say like these weapons are super useful because like we have, let's say, character like Bennett. If you want to use Bennett with a Jean, by the way, not a bad option. Traveler with Favonius is great. So yeah, it's like that. Oh, you're welcome, Anders, Elliot. You're welcome, no problem. But just yeah, like buying account is like, let's say it comes from the long time ago. I mean, like when usually like all players who buy an account starting to say that, oh, I bought account with that characters with a 5-star with a lot of Primogems, etc. You know, like something like that. And Mihoyo, as soon as they get some info about it, they block the account. And you know, like you cannot get that account back whatsoever at all. It just, so yeah, you just lose account and lose, of course, your money. It's like obvious. So yeah, in this case, yes, of course, buy. But I know that the players buy accounts, and it's not a bad practice if you ask me, because some players just play this game for 6 months, then see that it's not a great game, it's like something like that. By the way, can I enter the main house? For real? And yeah, okay. And after that, yeah, losing account when you just invest something, it's not so good. Why can't Genshin give server transfer option? I'm migrating to another country. Oh, you know why? Yes, that would be nice, but I think it's a little bit difficult. On the first place, it's because of your ID, I think. And if you notice, they change like Asia IDs from 8 to 18 at the moment. Maybe it's because of that. On the other hand, maybe they have some problems with that, you know, like many games has that, like many games have that, like regions. But yeah, transfer can count, maybe. I don't know, maybe it's some technical, like they have some technical problems about that. Yes, would be nice. No, not gonna lie, it would be nice actually. Also, you know why? Maybe because like if they allow you to do that, you like, you know, like usually players, why they restrict some like options or maybe something in this game, like let's say changing your world level. It's like simple function, right? But they allow you to do that only once a day. Change your nickname, by the way, is the same thing. You can change it like only like once a day, if I'm not mistaken. And just imagine if they allow you to change your like server, I mean like a region, not a region, I mean like your servers, yeah, like from Asia to Europe, etc. Many players will do it again and again and again. But because of that, maybe it somehow can like harm the game performance. That's why they just try to avoid that. Actually, I'm completely okay with that. Yes, would be nice, but like once a month, something like that. I don't think players will like glad about that if you can change your servers like once a month. So yeah, because of maybe they can do that, but they try to avoid this function. That's it. Also, rerun event weapons, event access for PC as well. Also, rerun event. Oh yeah, for the weapons, I agree with you. If you ask me, like, yes, I play this game for a long time, and I have like, if I'm not mistaken, I have all of the 4-star weapons we got so far. You know, like all of the free weapons. I most likely you mean like this. So yeah, some of them, especially like Fasting Desire is great weapon. Cinnabar, great weapon. So yeah, we got like pretty good weapons. I'm not gonna lie. And yes, would be nice to at least somehow give these weapons to new players. But you know, like, you know why they did doing that? Let's say to like the more unique accounts you have in this game, like, you know, like without weapons, something like that, you know, the more maybe good for game overall. You know, when each account looks like the other ones, like you have the same thing, you know, same weapon, same stuff. In some cases, it's not so good. I think it's my opinion. Maybe Mihoyo thinks the same. But yes, would be nice to give. And you know what? Oh, that's why at the moment they decided to like keep this it's not events. It's like you at the moment, you know, like you can get that catch, you can get that some weapons. If I'm not mistaken, just a second, let me check which weapon you can get. You can get like this one, if I'm not mistaken. You can get the catch. You can get this sword. And you can get one of the pole arms. Oh, not the pole arms, or one of the claymores. Yeah, this one also. It's event. I don't remember. No, it's not about the like fishing. I mean, you can get the weapons by fishing the. It's not like this. By the way, get this weapon. You cannot. As soon as event is gone, you cannot get that weapon because it's not about fishing. So, like, you can get this weapon by fishing. You can get the catch by fishing. You can get this bow, if I'm not mistaken. Only 4 weapons is available. And this one, something like that. I don't remember exactly, but still, we have, or this one. So yeah, at the moment they just somehow try to do that, but it's a little bit difficult for the game, you know? I mean, like, not difficult. It's like, it's a little bit like difficult for Mihoyo to do that, maybe. Alright, let me just go like this, team. I want to check my Kachina again. Because yesterday I tried Kachina, like, it's Enjoyer asked me the team, like Kachina with Sucrose. Sucrose wasn't so bad, unfortunately. This team is way better with Kachina. So Sucrose, I will try Kazuha today instead of Sucrose. We'll try how it goes. Oh, hi STXR, how are you doing? Do you think Natlan failed? No, of course not. I mean, if you ask me. also gender change option. Oh, you know, you can do that in Wuthering Waves, if I'm not mistaken, Elliot. You can change that. Oh, no, not in Wuthering Waves. And you can do it in Zenless Zone Zero, if I'm not mistaken. You can change that. But you know, like, I think, like, I don't know about that. I mean, like, I'm okay with, like, with that. But yes, some players maybe need that, or like, you know, like, if you ask me, I think that gender changing option, I mean, like, whether you go for like traveler or like, but it's like, I don't know, for me it's like not so important, to be honest. You know why? Because when you create an account, you just like you know, like, you change like male or female because like maybe you like it, something like that, and you change the server also because of that, which is like close to you, to get more better gaming experience, you know. And because of that, like, I mean, it's okay when these options are forever and not changeable, because, like, you know why? If you allow to do that, some players will be just like, you know, use it for, I don't know, like, maybe, I don't know how to say that. I mean, like, for me, I'm okay with that, if you ask me. But weapons, I totally agree with you. I mean, weapons, like, weapons bring a lot to this game, especially 4-star. Most of the 4-stars we have, like, are pretty good weapons. Not gonna lie, because let's say I mostly use these weapons. You see, like, it's a 3-star weapons, like 4-star weapons. The catch, this one is like useful. This one is good. So yeah, we have like good catalyst, and this one. So yeah, they're pretty useful. So yeah, because of that, I would say yes. Somehow giving weapons to new players would be nice. And by the way, guys, this weapon you also can refine. It's also for free. It's in Fontaine. So yeah, just keep that. You can refine it at 5R5. It has 2 different states, by the way. One in like gold color, another one in a blue color. And it like it depends like on Uzia and Numa, by the way. About like SCXR, about that, do you think failed Natlan is like? I don't think so. You know why? Because Natlan overall, I like it. It's pretty complicated map with that Pokemons. I mean, like, you can use. And also, if you notice, like, this things, like, you need to unlock them, which is, I think it's better system like than it was before. You know why? Because like for each tribe we have, we will get one of this. You know, which is great. But it means more rewards, and it means different rewards, and it maybe somehow like divides them in a story. But Natlan overall is okay. I mean, I'm not complaining about it. For me, you know why? Because like, for me, Natlan is the only region I can like farm at the moment and explore, because all of them, like, for me, it's like completely like done. It's like exploration progress, like exploration is at 100 at the moment for all of them. So I'm okay with this. And it's pretty fun, why not? I mean, like, difficult wall level, by the way. Why it's so good, in my opinion? Wall level, like, yes, it's like wall level comes like so handy at the moment. I mean, like, it's like it brings some difficulty to the game, and also drop rate increase, which is super useful because you can save some of your resins. I ate 5 watermelons because I thought they were okay. So records show Genshin barely made any profit after Natlan launch. Why do you think this happened? Genshin barely made any. Oh, you know, like, but it doesn't depend on Natlan. I mean, like, I understand what you mean. I mean, but it's like Natlan doesn't mean they need to get profit immediately. You know, yes, I saw the numbers. I mean, like, but it doesn't mean they need to get like a profit immediately. You know why? because they already lost some player base because of like Wuthering Waves and because of not being so generous. They starting to do something only after Wuthering Waves launch and after like, you know, like just imagine today, like I don't know if you play Wuthering Waves, today I got like 5-star for free, 5-star premium character from Avova, which is like on a banner at the moment, which is crazy. They started to do something like that, I mean Genshin, on like after 4 years of the game, which is like crazy. You can invite characters and it's only standard characters, you know. They starting to give us some Primogems, but it's also not so great. I will explain you why. 5.0 overall, like you can get up to 130 like wishes in a 5.0, but if you know in 5.1 we will get only up to 70, which is twice less. So Genshin is like Hoyoverse is still Hoyoverse. Because of that, maybe players don't want to like return to this game, you know. So yeah, in this case, like WoW, yes, I like this game a lot, especially this like combat system. I mean elemental system, which is crazy. Actually, it's unique, and none of the game at the moment can give you so much fun. When you play like different characters, different team comps, you can do like some crazy stuff, especially with that new set, you know, which gives you buff. Yes, they may be somehow like I don't want to say destroyed, but somehow harms this like you know, like let's say balance of this game. But it should happen sooner or later. So I'm okay with that. Because like as soon as we get new characters in the future with the Night Soul mechanic and with the Night Burst, that stuff, you know, like Night Soul points, etc., game will be okay, especially for new players. For old players, yes, it's going to be a little bit bad. You know why? Because some of the characters you used before now not so useful, and it's like it's bad, but it is what it is. Kachina, yes, until Xilonen, she's the best. Yes, actually, Enjoy, I agree with you. I use Kachina a lot, and I would suggest all of you guys to like. And you know why? Even though we will get Xilonen in the future, Kachina still will be super useful because she can do up to 5 buffs. In like, you can get 5 buffs in one like immediately. And that buffs, by the way, are pretty useful in melt teams, in wave teams especially. So yeah, that's crazy. She is just insane character. Easy to use, no need to level up, no need to level up her talents, no need to level up.
Going in! Get that! Eat
At the moment, like since I use only like only two like Geo and Pyro, I just got like 28-ish and 54. Just a second, let me go ahead. So it's up to 40% elemental damage increase. But if you play like, let's say, with different types, I will show you guys. I mean, I made a video about that, but yes, that's crazy. Xilonen in this case, by the way, cannot do the same thing. That's why I think Kachina is still be useful in the future. Oh hi, how are you doing, Alice? I think Kinich is worth pulling for, but it's your choice. No, Alice, I mean, like, I don't want to say that he's bad or something. No. But, you know, like, at the moment, Kinich is going to be a little bit low in his damage. And you know why? Because we don't have any good support character for him. Like in the future, at the moment we got like only one Geo. Geo cannot react with Dendro. In the future, in 5.1, we will get Xilonen. She cannot react with Dendro as well. Then we will get Chaska and Citlali, which is also like Cryo and Anemo. They both, like these elements, cannot react with Kinich and Dendro. Because of that, you need to wait some character in the future, like Electro, Hydro, like at least 4-star, which can be useful for him. You know why? Because of this set. Only because of this set, because as soon as you get some supportive character, you can use this set and Kinich damage like will be increased by 40%. So yeah, at the moment he's not maybe so attractive, I would say, because mualani can use Anemo to do some swirl, mualani can use Kachina, mualani in the future can use xilonen as well because she can heal. Also in this case you can use Furina if you have her, like Furina, mualani, xilonen and Shenling, you know, like the team like this. But Dendro is a little bit at the moment a little bit limited, unfortunately. He's not bad. The only problem it's like I see he's like a bit single target, even though his like attacks has AoE. I mean, especially that, like, you know, like a big BAM attack, like huge, which when he gets the 20 Night Soul points you can do like enhanced attack. That enhanced attack has AoE, but you can do it like as soon as you get to like 20 Night Soul points. Without that it's difficult. So yeah, that's why Burgeon and Burning must exist on the field, even though you still can use him in a Hyper Bloom, I think, because he applied Dendro. Even though he is a Claymore character, as soon as you use his skill he gets an infusion, so you will be alright with that. But it's a loss of damage, yes, unfortunately. Like Burning and Burgeon is great, and his enhanced attack can give a ton of damage. He doesn't rely on his burst, which is great. Yes, his burst increased your skill duration for 2 seconds, something like that. It's not so great, but useful, because that burst, if I'm not mistaken, can also give you some Night Soul points. So it's better to use him like that. You use his, like when you are in fight, in combat, it's better to use his burst first, which lasts for 8 seconds or 6 seconds, something like maybe 10 seconds, I don't remember exactly. And after that, use his skill and do some damage. But he's not bad. I mean, I don't want to say that. Hoyo says they will add 1 standard character each patch. Oh, standard character each patch? I mean, like, Rohit, maybe it's a main patch, yes. I mean, like, you know which one? It's like, it's impossible to do that. You know why? Because usually we got like its main patch, yes, I agree with you, like let's say 4.0, 5.0, 6.0, yes. In this case, yes, then we should get 1 character in this patch, but it's not like 5.1, 2 or 3, because we have like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, let's say 8 characters. No, like maybe like major patch, yes, only major patch. Yeah, bro. Kinich weapon base attack is hell. Maybe he really an attack ever. By the way, I just now notice why Kachina has tail. For real. Vortex, I got damage against the local legend. That buff. I mean, Vortex, I got 1. With mualani, yes, it's possible. Mualani, by the way, can like she can does a ton of damage. Yes, but you know, like I already like we just discussed that about like what like against single target, she's crazy. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit problem to get the stacks, because like like when like mualani is like that. When you have more enemies, it's easy to get stacks, but it might be difficult to do some damage. When you against a single target, it's a little bit difficult to get stacks, but she is better on single target. But yes, that damage, yes, I know. If I'm not mistaken, you can do up to like maybe like I saw 9 millions actually. Not gonna lie, cancellation 0 with her signature, if I'm not mistaken, it's a 9 million damage. Just imagine, that's crazy. But with, let's say, ordinary build, a standard build, I would say 2 million is possible. It's a great number, not cool, it's just insane number. Just imagine only one character can do so much damage. So yeah, with the standard characters, without xilonen, by the way, and without Furina, most likely. I don't know you use Furina or not. So yeah. But that's crazy amount of damage, yeah, crazy amount of DPS. I want to try this team, guys. I want to try Kazuha. Yesterday I tried with Sucrose. Sucrose, unfortunately, not so great. I mean, like, maybe it's because just couple tries. If you, by the way, guys, if you want me to do some different teams or like enjoy, if like, by the way, enjoy, how's your Spiral Abyss? You can, like, I think you can finish it easily. Not, yeah. And your characters, by the way, are pretty good. So yeah, first half was like, oh, Dia, yes. And Sucrose. Oh, not Sucrose, that was Lynette. Yeah, Sucrose. For the second half, I will use this team. I will use Kachina, Arlecchino, Kazuha. I want to try Kazuha. I used Sucrose yesterday. It wasn't so great, not gonna lie. But yes, Vortex, I finally got to oh, congrats. What about the talents, by? So yes, if you like level up your talents, and by the way, don't forget, no need to level up your normals. I mean, like, it's a waste of your mats. If you like her, you can do it up to 6, no more than that. You know why? Let's say that normal attacks gives you nothing. It's only like you need like level up skill and burst. That's it. Vortex, you can test mualani with different team. Actually, yes, Rohit, I can do that, and I tested it a couple times. Unfortunately, mualani in Imaginarium City, like, she is like, let's say, overpowerful. Like, let's say, like, yeah, it's so much power.
Be able to find an oasis of their own.
It's not so fun to do, but I tested a couple times already. If I'm not mistaken, I already chose her. So yeah, I did a couple times. Also, why it's a problem to like test her in Imaginarium City? Sometimes you get the characters randomly, and it's so random you can just wait for the last act, for the last stage to get the character. It's like, sometimes it's annoying, you know, like you can like go again and again, start it over to get the mualani or etc, some characters you want to test. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's randomly. I mean, you cannot choose immediately which characters you want to go. And that's much for Emily. Just, oh, actually, Yoni, if you ask me about that deathmatch, like, let's say it's up to you, but still, like, R5 deathmatch is not a bad option. By the way, I made that weapon R5, like, let's say not immediately, but that was my first R5 weapon. Like from the battle pass. Yeah, that weapon is just crazy, and I like you know why? Because let's say deathmatch is like stuff of Homa, but among 4 stars, because it's not even catch, and I will explain you why. Catch is a little bit specific weapon. Yes, it brings you like burst, like elemental burst damage, but it like increase only 1 stats. It's not so flexible. But deathmatch is super flexible because it increases your attack by a lot. It also increases your defense, which is like, you know, like, it's super useful. You know why? Because if you know, like, the shields, all of the shields, by the way, the shield scales on character's defense. And what does it mean? Let's say you use Zhongli's skill and give some shield to other character, right? That shield scales on character's defense as well. If you have like level 20 character, it doesn't mean that even though your Zhongli has 60k HP, that shield is going to be the same as on Zhongli, because that character 20 level 1 has so small defense it will be destroyed like in couple shots. Just keep that in mind. That's why it's so good. I mean, like if you use some shield or elemental shield, it also increases like that strength. There's a shield strength. Talents are 1/6 at the moment. Oh yeah, actually yes, would be nice. I mean, I would suggest you to like first like if you have some crowns or maybe Mora on like mats, I would suggest you to increase her elemental skill first. That's obvious, and after that work on her elemental burst, because skill, it's like the most damage comes from her skill. What else? You can test. Oh yeah, if so, yeah, that's alright. I mean, like, I feel you. Because you know why? At the moment, I'm struggling with Mora in Wuthering Waves. It's so annoying. So yeah, I feel you. Alright, let me just...
Time to shine!
Bow your head.
Absorption test.
Let's get it on!
Oh my... Just a second, I forgot, like, I use my Neuvillette on, like... Just a second, yeah. You know, like when you off camera, it's easy to do something again and again and again, like whatever it, like you just lose some time, you know, like you're okay with that. But when you on streaming, like you try to do anything quite fast, because like yes, for you, you're playing the game, it's not so boring, but for viewers it's definitely boring. So yeah, that's why I mean, like I usually use my Neuvillette on a second place. Yeah, just a second. I want to check, you know why? Yesterday I tried Sucrose with the same team, exact team. It's not a great experience because like even Xianyun is way better in this team. You know, like why? You just destroy this tulpa like for like in, let's say in 1 minute. But when you use with like when I went to like use Sucrose, it was a nightmare. I don't know why. Maybe because I will check that. Maybe it's like, you know, like it's Animo Impact, something like that. Because Kachina, guys, she is just insane. She is just crazy. Well, I have C4 Sarah. Do you think I should try to get? No. I wouldn't say that. You know why? You mean Sarah, that's Sujoi Sarah, right? It's like a Raiden supportive character. I wouldn't suggest you to do that. And you know why? Because I have Sarah C6. If you will get Raiden in the future and want to do some like big numbers, then yes. But that Raiden with Sarah, Constellation 6, cannot be even close to mualani. Because like the max damage you can get, maybe it's going to be like with like first initial shot, Raiden's I mean burst, it's going to be like maybe 300 or 400, something like that, without food, you know, with Constellation 0. And then you can hit like maybe with 20 to 30k per hit. But it's not worth it. I wouldn't suggest you to do that. If you want Sarah for your Chlorine, then I would say no again. And you know why? Because for Chlorine, Fischl is way better. Way better. Because Chlorine relies on her normal attacks. Even though it's considered to be a skill. And you know that. No need to level up her normals. Because Fischl is the best supportive character for her. Just keep that in mind. So Sarah is like only for Raiden. Sarah is not so flexible, by the way. I tried Sarah with like in some Virgin teams, Hyperbloom teams, but she's useless unfortunately. Because let me show you. She is bad, and why she is bad. Even now, by the way, Kachina is better than Sarah, I would say. Yes, Constellation 6 Sarah gives you more. And why Chivalrous is so great? Chivalrous gives you buff for 30 seconds. It lasts, just imagine, 30 seconds, which is crazy. But Sarah's buff, it's like that duration is just a shame, if you ask me. So yeah, it's so bad. This one is only 6 seconds. And this one, yeah, it's like, it's also about 6 seconds, not long, because you need, like when you use that burst, if I'm not mistaken, you need to hit like enemies with that thunder. After that you get some buff. So yeah, it's a little bit also complicated. It's like, yeah, and if you like, she is constellation 6 for me, but she is at level 70, I'm sorry. Yes, I wanted to do that, but now I decided to like keep her. I mean, I have Kachina at the moment. Yes, Kachina maybe doesn't give me so much, but I'm sure that that buff is more reliable and duration is more longer than Cyrus one. So yeah, you don't need to switch and do something like crazy stuff with your keyboard and mouse. So yeah, you just like play your game, you know, like, yes, some players like something like that, you know, like struggling, but I don't like it, not gonna lie, because like it's it's not complicated, you still can do it after a couple tries, but yeah, it's annoying. I already have Raiden. Oh, okay, I got it. If you have Raiden, it's Constellation. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I wouldn't suggest you anyway. I mean, use Kachina. Use Kachina, and you will just like, because like Kachina also burst costs 60, if I'm not mistaken. Also, that buff, elemental damage buff, is also great. Yes, 60 crit damage is better, but anyway. So,
Let the world collide!
Settle down!
Stand clear!
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Yoo-hoo! Absorption test.
and the problem with swirling, by the way, you need to swirl any enemy when you fight. Like at the moment, I don't have that swirling.
Let my name echo in song!
I need to do it.
Silence!
Walk alive! Stand clear!
Be sanctified.
And again, by the way, you see, like after the swirling, he gets that like arrows, you know? It means like he is now, like you did that swirl. And that's a
Bow
problem.
your head.
Kachina, just a second, let me finish. Kachina, you know, like that's a big problem with swirling. But in case of Kachina and new characters, you don't need to do that. You just use her skill or burst, and that's it. You get like 50% like buff for 50 seconds, 40% buff for 50 seconds. It's super easy. Not like, yeah, it's way more easy than using swirl. All right, let me just, yeah, I will try this team. Then I switch to like Xianyun, because Xianyun at the moment is like best option, I would say, for this team. Unfortunately, yes, I don't have Chevreuse. Oh, by the way, guys, about the 4 stars in Kinich, because in Raidens, I'm sorry. Like with like we will get Raiden and Kinich. We might get might get Chevreuse. We might get Chevreuse, by the way, and also maybe like Chevreuse, maybe Yao Yao. I think so. Maybe Kukishinobu. I don't think how Kukishinobu is like. Actually, Kukishinobu, I don't think so. We will get Sarah, most likely. We can get Chevreuse, Sarah as a 4-star, and Yao Yao. Maybe something like that. Maybe Xianyun, but if I'm not mistaken, we got Xianyun couple patches ago. So yeah. Maybe some another pyro character, like some supportive character we have. Yeah, most likely we will get Sarah, because usually when we get like Raiden, Sarah also gets Furina. Chevreuse would be nice. If we will get Chevreuse, maybe I will do couple multis, I mean at least one in singles. You know why? I want to get that Chevreuse. Even at Constellation 0, yeah, she is not going to be so useful, because like, let's say at the moment for Alikino, best team is like Alikino, Bennett, Fischl and Chevreuse. It's Overload team, best team for her in terms of DPS, and Chevreuse C6. unfortunately, but it is what it is. Toma or Candice, maybe. Oh yeah, maybe Toma. Yes, maybe Toma. I don't think about Candice, you know why? But Toma, yes, maybe we got Toma recently, if I'm not mistaken, but it was a couple patches ago. But yes, maybe Toma. Toma is like also might be because like Toma can apply that pyro. Like no Bennett, of course, because like we already have Bennett. Shanlink, we got Shanlink recently. But Toma, yes, it's not a bad option, by the way. Yeah, I agree with you. Unfortunately, you know, like for Kinich, Toma is like he doesn't need any shielding. You know why? Because he used that hook, and then he's starting to run like around the enemy and do that shots with his elemental skill. And as soon as he gets like 20 night soul point, his skill button activates. Like, and you can press that E or like whatever on your keyboard to do enhanced attack. So yeah, you do normal, something like that. I mean, like, yeah, I cannot do it like here. Just a second, let me restart it. I messed up because we got Toma in 4.7 with chlorine. Oh yes, but yeah, Toma. Let me just like, just a second. Oh, by the way, we can get, yeah, we can get Collei as well. Like some Dendro character who can be helpful for for Kinich. And Collei, by the way, it's not a bad option. So it's going to be maybe like Sarah, Chevreuse and Collei, because Chevreuse is Pyro, Collei is Dendro, and Sarah is Electro. Maybe something like that, because we haven't had Collei for a long time. Like the last time we got Collei was like, yeah, I don't remember even when. She is not a bad character, by the way. Let's say at Constellation 6, she applied Dendro better than Traveler, just keep that in mind. The only problem, it's like her bursts last for 9 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, in time it's less, but in applying Dendro, she applies more Dendro. So yeah, she's like, let's say at Constellation 6, she's better than Traveler. But I usually use Traveler. I don't think I will build Collei even if I get her, because Traveler with a lot of energy recharge, it's pretty comfortable to play. He's not so bad, by the way. I don't think she rules and Sarah. Maybe one of them. Oh, like maybe. No Hazo again. Hazo, you know, like, yeah, no Hazo actually. And yes, some of the characters, by the way, I mean especially 4 stars, are like, they just try to, like, you know, like they depends on, like 4-star usually depends on a 5 stars, at least couple of them, not all of them, but yeah. Okay,
Shower me with praise! Let the world come!
Silence!
Animal test 60. Buckle up!
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Let my name echo in song! Stand clear. Let's get it on!
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled. Silence.
that's a problem.
Absorption test.
No. So yeah, you see, like, you need to do that swirl again and again and again, and that one applies to all of the anime characters. That's what. So yeah, if you have a lot of enemy, so yeah, you need to apply again and again and again. But if you use that new set, Kachina set, I mean like natlan, you get that buff immediately to your stats. I mean, it's like affixes, you know, like it's immediately in your stats. It's not like something like swirl, which is like like we have that indicator, you know, like with arrows. Yes, it's good, but yeah, against single target, it's okay. But you know, like now, some of the enemies are so complicated, you know. So yeah, fighting against them, they have like most of them have like a window, damage window, you know, when you can hit them. I like Natlan, it's so cool. Low hours. Yes, Enjoy. I agree with you. I mean, if you ask me, if you compare, like, I would say that Fontaine was like a little bit more complicated because that underwater world, you know, like where you have like two walls. But Natlan, yes, it looks just crazy, and you know why? Those like Pokemons you can use, they're crazy. Not gonna lie, I haven't used them like a lot yet. I will do that. But yeah, exploring Natlan is just crazy. Maybe because it's new and, you know, like we will wait that Snezhnaya in the future. But yes, Natlan is crazy. I like it a lot. Alright, let me try the... Yeah.
Transfix. Teamwork is true. Shabam!
Still, no, Xianyun is better. You know why? Because I already lost all of my Bond of Life.
Overruled. Fallen leaves adorn my night.
I swoop forever at the moment.
Let her rip!
Wind strike.
Yeah, it's because of that. Yeah, you know why? Why Swill is so bad? It's because he is complete Hydro, and that's a nightmare to get that swelling on him. If I'm not mistaken, I can check it by the way. Just a second, if you don't mind, guys. Let me go. We have Tulpa, right? We have Tulpa right here. Let's just try it. I don't need to use some burst, etc. I just need to use my completely skills. Oh, hi Dreamers, how are you doing? About Natlan Enjoyer, I don't know, but this Natlan, yes, this map is just crazy. And I still want to find all of the Pyroculus. Yeah, I only have let me check it, 55 or something. Oh, 64. Oh yeah, okay. I want to get all of them. It's 108 if I'm not mistaken. And after that, level up my so yeah, and I have a couple of this. I don't need... Oh, by the way, I already somehow get one elixir. I don't know how is... just a second, let me check. Where it is? I definitely know I have one. Shouldn't it? Oh, anyway, when I use this, this one, I have one. I don't know how I got this, but I haven't done this one yet. I mean, you know, why? Yes, I can, maybe. Just imagine I use all of this stuff and I get only level 73. That's so greedy, if you ask me. Yeah, that's Artifacts Transmuter is not so great. Yeah, unfortunately, it's so bad. Oh, hi Niantic, how are you doing? Hey, can you try create 4-star hyper? Of course I can. Of course, just a second. I mean, it depends on the
Staring
characters.
into my eyes is
because
ill-advised.
let's say, let me try this one, and I will do that. No problem, Niantic, of course. But you can do it. So yeah, you see, even the...
Everybody stand back!
Yeah, you cannot apply fire on him, and because of that, even Kinich is useless. Even Kachina is useless, you see? Just a second.
Everlasting
So let me try it. Can you? No.
laid bare.
Here we go! You're
But can you do like this?
Shabam!
Let me show you. I see why. Yeah, that's a problem. The problem is you cannot get... yeah, that was a problem. Yes,
I must honor.
Just a second. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that was my bad. Why? Yes, that's a problem, and that was my bad, because like when you fight an enemy, usually it's better to get some info about that enemy. But yes, that's why Enjoyer, by the way, the damage was so low, because you cannot apply, like, let's say he destroys that pyro aura immediately.
Let her rip.
Just a second. Yeah, let's say you should get something, right? It's only Hydro, it's not Pyro, and G, of course. Okay, that's why Navi is so great against him. I mean, especially she can be. I see now. Alright, that was my bad. That was like lack of info and lack of knowledge. Actually, it's lack of knowledge, but not info. Alright, let me run away from him. Let me check that Hyper Bloom. Oh, no problem, Niantic, of course. I mean, about Hyper Bloom, like, it depends on the characters you have. If you don't have Cookie Shinobu, actually, let's say we only have... Let me go to Spiral Abyss. Like, in here, it's like easy to show that. So yeah, like if you don't have Cookie Shinobu, that's bad. If you have Cookie Shinobu, that's great. I mean, like, Cookie Shinobu is the main, like, let's say you can build around Cookie Shinobu. So you need at least one Cookie Shinobu, Shinchu, Cookie Shinobu, Traveler. It's a core, I would say. You can go Kalei, not a bad option if you have her. With Constellation, she is not a bad option. You can go Yao Yao. Yao Yao is not so great, unfortunately. Oh, you have... Alright. I mean, you know why Yao Yao is not so good? Actually, she might be good. Let me try Yao Yao. So, Yao Yao or Traveler. I would say Traveler is better because you will switch. Like, in case of Yao Yao, you will need to use like Shinchu, then Cookie, then Yao Yao, burst or skill, then switch to Shinchu again to get some particle back. At least use second or his skill if you use Sacrificial Sword. But I would suggest like going to a team like this. You can go like Sucrose if you want to do some swirling, or you can go like second Hydro would be nice, I would say. You know why? Some healing, additional healing, because without Yao Yao, Cookie Shinobu healing is not enough, but you need more Hydro because of like Shinchu. Shinchu is good, but like cooldowns are pretty high. Let me check which character we can use instead of this ones. Yeah, we have Candice. I would say like Catalyst is okay because she can apply Pyro. And most likely you have all of these characters. You have Kazuha. No, you know why Kazuha is not so good? Kazuha do Swirl, and Swirl is good for DPS character because it increases elemental damage bonus and do swirling. For transformative reaction, which Hyper Bloom is, Kazuha is kinda useless. You know why? Cookie Shinobu doesn't like do any damage whatsoever. Yes, Dendro can do, but you cannot swirl Dendro. You can use like, you can swirl Hydro, but definitely with Cookie Shinobu, you just can mess up because like, you know why? It's difficult to do like Shinchu. You need to like use Shinchu first and then Shinchu and keep that. So yeah, it's like, it's a headache, I would say. No need to do that. It's better to go like for second Hydro. But if you need some like, let's say if you fight against like many waves, let's say a mini bombs, something like slimes, etc., then yes, you can go Kazuha. You know why? Because slimes has some elemental aura. In this case, you can do swirl on top of hyperbloom, and it's like super helpful. But when we fight against like something like this one, mechanical array, you don't need to do that. I mean, like swirl is useless. Let's go Barbara. Okay. Actually, need to defeat Raiden our conquest. Raiden, what? Oh, hi Ali, how are you doing? What's about Fischl? Oh, Fischl is not so good. Vortex, try Imaginam Sire, last chamber. Try imagine last chamber. Dreamers, to do that, I need to like pass all of the chambers actually. So yeah, I will try to do that. Well, no problem. I mean, like just like I need to like finish all of them to do like to reach last one. Actually, I need to defeat Raiden. Oh, Raiden our conquest. Okay, then if so, let's go to do Raiden. I mean, most likely you need to do like this boss, right? I mean, like this one. I'm sorry, this one. Let's try the same team with this boss. Oh, my bad. Oh, just a second. Let me try the same team with this boss. But yes, with this team, like you can do it, but go for like at least one healer. Cookie Shinobu's healing is, let's say, that healing is okay for Alhaitham. That healing okay for hyper blooming. Like, but overall, yes, it's a little bit low. It might be not enough, unfortunately. Demis, I will try to do that, but you know, like as you know, like to do like it's not like you cannot like choose last chamber in Imaginarium City. You need to do it like from the beginning. Okay, let's go Cookie Shinobu and Traveler. Sorry.
Chivalry will never die.
5 accounts for real, that's crazy actually. How you can manage so many accounts? I mean, I'm struggling with one account, not gonna lie. Yes, I wanted to create one, to be honest, another one. And you know why? Like usually you build your account like according to your needs or according to your preferences. I mean, like overall, like when you're wishing for a characters. But let's say I wanted to create another one and wish for a characters which I don't have in my account, you know, like something like that. Would be nice to get like, let's say I don't have Ayato, which I want to test. I don't have Yaemiko, which I want to test. I don't have Nilo, by the way, and I want to check her so much, so bad, because Nilo's Bloom, by the way, maybe is one of the powerful teams in this game. Just keep that in mind. That team, it's so crazy, especially with Kokomi, like Nilo, Kokomi, Nahida, and another Hydro. Like, I don't know which one, it's up to you. This team is just insane. Unfortunately, Nilo is crazy with her signature weapon. Yes, that signature weapon, by the way, can be used on Furina as well. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I want that Nilo. Maybe... yeah, maybe I will go for Nilo. We'll see. I mean, like, that's why I want to create second account. But, you know, like, second account is, no, it's like, it's so, like, yeah, it's time consuming. All right. It's better to start with, like, it depends on the characters. Oh my, I messed up.
Let me weave you a bird. Dissipate. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
She needs to be like within that field.
Time to ring cutter.
The eye sweeps the lands. Shattered. Germinate.
Rain outlines your face.
Damage is pretty good, by the way.
Our bond. Let the show begin. Oh, no!
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Oh. Go for.
At least it. Alright.
Just you wait.
This body is
Actually,
eternal
damage is not so
experience.
bad. In this case, yes, it's better to like avoid that.
Perish.
Go, Barbara, go!
Propagate.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Spring forth.
Now, like, I should
Body and
change that.
Perish. Scatter.
This way.
Witness the final calamity. Here.
No, my sword.
Follows my blade.
Our bond is strong.
Eternity
Let me lead you
is in
abreast.
my hand.
Can I destroy them? No, I can't. Actually, it's anyway. It's actually I did a mistake. It's better to like destroy because if you notice that shield is like it's already depleted.
There is no escape. Scatter.
I'll protect us. Rain out. Good.
Alright, alright.
Spring forth.
I'll settle this. Rain cutter. No, my sword.
She's like pretty mobile. I mean,
Only emptiness
since she's pretty
awaits.
like she's like moving so fast, it's a little bit might be a little bit difficult, and you need like to do a couple times, but it's easy. You know why? Because you have Barbara, and she's healing a lot. Her build, by the way, let me show you. I use this for set, like it's like instructor set. So yeah, in terms of HP, it's not so high. Weapon is like this one, but this artifact, just keep that in mind. Increase, like if you see that passive, upon triggering an elemental reaction, increase all party members, like it's not active one, but all party members, elemental mastery by 120 for 8 seconds, which is crazy for Hyper Bloom. Cookie Shinobu is like with this set, but you can go like 4-piece Gilded Dreams. Most likely you know the build, but still, let me show it. Elemental Mastery, weapon is like craftable one. Like Shinchu is Shinchu. Like he's mostly like he is like DPS character, just keep that in mind. And Traveler with a lot of energy recharge. That's it. Like just give him a lot of energy recharge and you will be alright. And weapon is like Favonius, and that's it. So it's not so difficult. I mean, like, yes, maybe you will need a couple times because those attacks, by the way, by Raiden can like one-shot you. DPS Barber is good. DPS Barber, 3 accounts are active daily, but 2 accounts is for return rewards. Oh, I see. Actually, yes, maybe it's not a bad idea to get like so many accounts, but for me, like, it's a little bit, maybe in the future I will do something like that. You know why? Because it's fun to play the game and get the accounts you don't have. Not gonna lie, especially with, like, let's say now creating new account now, it's good because you can get this for free. You know, you need only to be, if I'm not mistaken, like it has condition. It has condition, and you can check condition. Just a second. It's like you need to be adventure rank level 5, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I just like, we have something like that in like in an email, something like, so yeah. So you need to be like adventure rank level 5 or 10 to get the characters. But it's easy to achieve because like it's only like, let's say, couple days of game, even not a couple hours of game, I would say. Let me check the dreamers. If I can go straight to like last level, I will do that. But if not, then I will skip that. Because if I'm not mistaken, you can like you cannot do that. Let me try. Oh yeah, let me go Spiral Abyss and try it with Shanling. Shanling in this case, that's why it's so difficult to kill Tulpa with that Kachina. You always get that Hydro damage. You know, like let's say even this team is going to be better. Let me just check it, if you don't mind, guys. If you have another like options for the team, just let me know in the chat. Okay, I will go like this team, Shanling and Bennett. Try it. This team is way better with oh no, like this. I forgot. Yeah, you need to like finish first one. So yeah, it's like Kachina. Unfortunately, you cannot, when you inspire a bit, you cannot check all of the affixes, you know, like all of the buffs you get. Straight to the last. Is it possible? Oh, for me as well, by the way, Ali. DPS Barbara, I decided to give my third account to my cousin because earning more than headache. Yes, I agree with you. I mean, you're like, you know, like, let's say it's like, it depends. I mean, if you can, if you can manage so many accounts, why not? But yes, in terms of gaming, like at least like 2 accounts maybe is okay. All right, let me check that imaginary set. If I can get straight to like last, then I can do. But I don't think it's possible. You know why? Because I already finished it, and it's in imaginary set it's impossible. So yeah, you need to again like get all of the characters, like build your lineup, you know, like past preference, perform, and that's it. So if you started, you cannot go like right to the like, yeah, it's impossible actually, the dreamers. That's why it's so annoying. It's you cannot like choose like last act, I mean like last stage to do it. You need to start from the beginning. Oh, by the way, guys, let me this times. Last time I chose my friend's Ionis like Xianyun. Let me go for mualani this time. Go to challenge equipment. How is it? Oh, invite. So yeah, let me go for mualani if some of you guys have her. Yeah, unfortunately, the problem is you cannot select the second one. I mean, like from the same account, it's like impossible. You need to choose like. Anyway, let me check it just a second. So actually, Rohit told me about that. You can check mualani. And if I'm not mistaken, I had mualani, right? No. If so, I haven't checked her. But it was on my roster. Yeah. Actually, I tested her. Just a second. Yes. I mean, like, even though I don't have mualani, yes, somehow I tested her, like, trial characters, exactly. Yeah. And her build, by the way, is trash, right? No, it's not bad. You can check the character, yeah. Let's say yes, it's not so good. It's not so good, unfortunately. You cannot check. Oh, you can. Okay. Talents is like, all right. Cancellation 0, of course. All right. Yes, I mean, like, yeah, it's like Raiden, Iula, Rosaria, and Benetali. And I have tried the game that dreamers were talking about. The game. Oh, you mean Wuva? Wuthering Waves? You know, like that Wuthering Waves is not bad. But if you ask me, Genshin is way better. way better, especially with that elemental system. You know, like it's like if you compare with Wuthering Waves, it's a day and a night. It's like completely different game. And Genshin is like, I don't want to say more comfortable or something like that. It's mostly like, you know, not easy to play, but like way more well made, I would say, you know, like. So yeah, it's not so like power creep, by the way. Wuthering Waves is like, yeah, that game is power creep a lot. Okay, let me try with these characters, the same characters. Kazuha, Raiden, Bennett, Shinchu. That's a great team, actually. It's definitely a great game. Yes, Genshin is a god. Yes, actually, I love that. The controls are the same in. Oh, it controls, yeah. You mean like in Wuthering Waves and Genshin Impact? Yes. In some cases, they like has something. Both games have something in common, yes. But you know, like overall combat system is completely different. They don't have elemental reaction, yeah. So I don't know. Like for me, Genshin is way better. It's more looks like a game, not like a movie, with higher graphic settings. Wuthering Waves looks like a movie, which I don't like at all. You know why? Because you play a game, you need some animation, something like that, which is like, yes, might be a little bit like, you know, like weird, but still it's a game. But like that Kuro Games, like who create that Wuthering Waves, it's so generous. Like just imagine they give us like premium character for free. Yes, I don't want to say he is crazy one, not so great character, is Changliao, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, if I pronounce it correct. Changliao, yeah, it's a new character. Let's say, yeah, it's better than Calcharo we got before, but kinda meh. Maybe wait for future. That's why I decided to not leveling him up at the moment and wait for future patches. We'll see how it goes. Alright, let me try this team, by the way. And this team, by the way, native, it's crazy team. You can use like...
Propagate!
Rain. Let me weave you a
Scatter!
Let the show be.
Yeah. Since...
Stand with me.
Since it's like a 4 stars, you know, like... You can struggle a little bit.
Know my sword.
So yeah, I mean like, but why this team is good? You have Barbara. Yes, Barbara has some disadvantage. And that disadvantage is pretty huge when you fight against Cryo and maybe some Pyro enemies. Because she applies, like, when you get some healing, if you see, like, you see, she applies Hydro to you. That's a problem. As soon as you get some healing, you see, like, she applies Hydro, which is a problem. It's a huge problem, actually. You see, like, she applies Hydro, which, like, any freeze on Pyro can affect you. But overall, she is a crazy character. Oh, hi, King, how are you doing? I want Shinchu. He is in the shop. I'm gonna definitely get him on the... Oh yes, Ali, if you don't have Shinchu, actually it's not a bad option. I would say that it's not a waste. Okay. I'm thinking of that, James. I can... Kinich is not worse. It, let's be honest, people are attacked him because of... No, it's not because of Ahav. No, it's not, it's not because of that, King. You know why? Kinich is not a bad character at all. The only problem with Kinich at the moment, he doesn't have any good supportive characters at the moment. You cannot use that supportive set on him. And you know why? Because we only have like, at the moment, we only have like Kachina. Kachina cannot react with Dendro.
Just pick up the.
So you cannot benefit from 40% elemental damage bonus. But as soon as we get some character, like Electro, Hydro, Pyro or something like that, let's say yes, Hydro and Electro is not a great option for him. You need Pyro. And you need maybe some Dendro, but I don't think we will get Dendro in Natlan, who can use that Night Soul mechanic. So yeah, it's impossible. Most likely you need Pyro. In this case, he can get that 4% elemental damage bonus. So yeah, he's not so bad. Unfortunately, at the moment, he's a little bit limited. He's a single target. Yes, he's fun to play. And that Ahav, if I'm not mistaken, they pronounce like that. It's not a Jav, it's Ahav. So yeah, that Ahav is like kind of, yes, fun to have. Like he's like add some comments, etc., which is fun. But if you compare with mualani, yes, I wouldn't suggest you to skip mualani and go for Kinich. Even though you have like Emily, because Emily still can be useful in other archetype, like Hyperbloom. By the way, I tried with Neuvillette. She's not so bad. Like, I don't want to say she's crazy. When you fight against single target, still Nahida is way better. But in multi-waves environment, like Emily is like let's say not crazy, but quite better. Like, let's say she like using Emily like gives you some more additional seconds. I can try it, by the way. Why not? Let's just go with team like this. Let's go Emily, Neuvillette, Raiden. I'm thinking of that. Kazo has 800 EM beside bad rolls. That's alright. I mean, yes, 800 is more, like, it's not more than enough, but it's okay. I mean, like, you will lose some 10% of damage. Like, every 200 elemental mastery of Kazuha gives you additional 10% of elemental damage bonus by using his burst. Just keep that in mind. That's it. I mean, it's let's say if you need that 10%, then yes, you can go for 1k. But now my situation is critical. No more, only 50. Yeah. Actually, yes, situation is critical. It's like, yeah. I'm shocked, workers. Xilonen not nerfed. Yes. Actually, and you know what? I think it's because good for... No, it's not because of that. I will explain you why. It's my opinion. Because Kachina is so good. If they nerf Xilonen, Kachina will than Xilonen, that's why. Kachina is really great because she can gives you up to 5 different buffs at the same time. I made a video, by the way, just if you want this, you can check it. Just imagine 5 different buffs at the same time. It's crazy. Especially if you do anything correctly, it's way more easy to achieve than doing like Kazuha. You know, like Kazuha can do double swirl, and it's like, let's say it's kind of 50-50 situation. You know, you can get it, you can miss it. It depends on enemies. It depends on how you swirl. It depends on many things. If you get it, yes, it works. If you cannot, it's like trash as hell, and it's difficult to get it actually. But Kachina just gives that buff, and that's it for 15 seconds. Who cares about Kazuha after that? So yeah, and I think it's because of that. Kachina is so good. Because you, like, let's say, you don't need to, like, spend extra Mora for Kachina's talents. You only need to level up. You don't even need to level up. Yes, it's better to do that, you know, like, because, like, in this case, if you don't, you can just one-shot it by any enemy. It's like, especially in, like, Spiral Abyss, it's obvious. But you don't need to, like, level up her talents, which is great. You don't need to level up artifacts at all. You just can go with a 4 or like let's say rarity. It's like 4-star artifacts, and that's it. You don't even need defense. So yeah, like she's crazy actually. It's like, yeah, that's why maybe. And you know like why? If they nerf Xilonen, then Kachina might be better. So yeah, we'll see though, we'll see. I mean, it's like, it's a little bit like, but yes, like if I'm not mistaken, at the moment she is at third beta. And yes, she's still the same. They nerfed a little bit her constellation too, by the way. Instead of Geo, instead of crit rate, will get Geo damage bonus. And it's actually a nerf because 30% crit rate is way more better than 40% crit damage. But it is what it is, why not? You can do it, brother, don't worry. So Kazuha will be ended. So yes, enjoy. You know, like not only Kazuha, it's like Vivi set will be ended, Viridescent Verener set will be ended, and Swill. I mean, I don't think so because it's still some kind of archetype, you know, you can use. Because let's say, because of like before Dendro, if you know, like many players, especially new players at the moment, use that Dendro stuff, and you know why? Because it's easy to achieve, like great damage. You don't need literally anything. Alongside Hyper Bloom, you get electrocharge damage, which is also like additional damage, which is great. But before that, you usually does like something like vaping, like reverse vape, forward vape, and get some damage. Yeah, it's like it's changed. So yeah, it's like, let's say it's at the moment it's Swill time, because these new buffs work literally with any characters, but you just need the character with a Night Soul mechanic. That's it. The only condition is Night Soul mechanic. That's it. Let's say, you know what? actually, you can buff Kinich, and you know how? If you have Mualani, you can give her that supportive set and check if as soon as you did that like hyper blooming and create some cores with Dendro Hydro, I think you can get double buff on Kinich, and it's possible. I mean, if you get the point, because like you know like how hyper bloom works, like you can create cores when Hydro meets Dendro or Dendro meets Hydro. In this case, you can like give Kinich DPS set, and Mualani, if you have her, give that supportive set. Yes, it's a waste, I know, I just like for test purposes, but it's still possible. Yes, it's not consistent Hydro, so you cannot create that course again and again like with Neuvillette or with Shinchu or with any other character, but still one-time thing. But for test purposes, I think in this case you can get that 40% elemental damage bonus. How much wish you have right now? Oh, if you ask me, Endure, at the moment, let me check it. I always forgot about that. How oh yeah, just yeah, 761 and plus 9 from here, so it's like 770. It's more than enough to get everything I want, but you know like why I don't spend like let's say,
Would you mind coming
you know,
with me
like if you
to
ask
buy a
me,
copy of today's newspaper?
I'm not gonna lie, I want to go for Mualani, not gonna lie, because like I want to see that crazy numbers, but I know that Mualani for my account is going to be a waste, you know, like Xilonen is way better. I know that Mualani is a future, but Xilonen is Xilonen, and in the future we will get so many characters, and this game some kind of, I don't know, like it's not so generous. Maybe in the future they will change something, we'll see. And I can get Mualani on rerun anyway, even though like, you know, like getting character on rerun is not a great, like let's say like they're not fresh. Oh yeah, it's like, yes, enjoy exactly like we're saying. How come you guys have that much wish? Oh, you know, like, I mean, like, I just can't save. That's it. I don't wish for any characters. Alright, let me just like, yeah, that hyper bloom.
Settle down.
Let the world collide! Reconstitute! A little ambiance! Chip!
Be sanctified. Silence.
You see that hyper bloom works just perfect
There is no escape!
with Emily. Just insane. Like, you don't need literally
Strike
anything.
a pose! Let mine
Just
echo
try
a
to
song!
place like right here.
Neutralize!
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
Yes, she's not intended to be like for a hyper bloom, I agree with that, but still, in multi-waves environments, she's not bad. Anonymous. Saving from Furina banner. I know that from Warlocks.
It's a nice day, but I can't seem to shake this strange feeling. Let's just hope it's my imagination.
I wish I can. I just wished for her cause of hype. You mean xilonen for real? Oh, you know, like for hype only. You know, like I just usually I don't do that. I mean, wishing for because of hype, it's a waste. You know why? If you like, if the character is not fun to play for you, and getting character for like about a hype, it's like I don't want it. Is it a good idea or not? I would say not, but still, it's up to you. I mean, like, you know why? Because if you like, if you won't use a character in the future, and you get that character, it's a waste. It's complete a waste. Benching character, especially like 5-star, and you know, like. By the way, we should thank China's government. You know why? Because only because of China's government they add 50-50 to this game. Initially, this game was without 50-50 and that gacha system. And if you ask me, I never heard and saw any game with that system, like 50-50, only after Genshin Impact, because like I played that Bleach Brave Soul game, you know, and that game back then, when it was released, it was pretty generous for a first year. But after that, it was greedy as hell. No 50-50, 6% banner or 6 or 3% banner. You can spend like a lot of, like, no guaranteed at all, you know, like the characters pool is just insane. At the moment, that game has like about 1,000 5-star characters, about that. That's a lot, you know. If you want to get something, it's just a nightmare. So yeah, and usually they do some tricks and like you know, like, let's say bad things with a roster. You know why? They add like old copies several times. That's why you usually get old characters, like 2015 characters. So yeah, but this game with this gacha system was just like you know, like fresh air, I would say. That's why so many games now at the moment, if you see like Wuthering Waves and other games, like has like all of them have this system. I mean 50-51 with guaranteed, which is cool, you know. At least you can get the character you want. All right, let me go my usual team. And the problem is with these games, it's like this game is a little bit difficult to play without new characters, unfortunately. At least every patch you need something new, you know, like to keep that, I don't know, that interest, I would say, something like that.
An insurmountable.
I wish Clarine for hype, and I guess. Oh, what she's. I mean, useless. Anyway. Oh, bye bye, Ali. Bye bye. About Chlorine, by the way, Chlorine is not so bad. Unfortunately, yes. I mean, like, she's a Bond of Light characters, and if you compare with, like, with Arlecchino, yes, she's maybe not so great, even though useful. But she's Electro, you know, like, Electro is not a bad elemental type. Why I cancelled that? So yeah, let me go again. Let me go Emily, like this team. And I want to check, like, for, yes, Kachina against this one is not so great, unfortunately. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you can go Electro. The problem is, next opponents, I mean, like this one and this one, needs some, like, Dendro to destroy the shields, even though Kachina is not so great. Zhongli is the best one at the moment. Maybe you can use Kazuha. Kazuha is not a bad option, but I want to try something like else just for test purposes. Let's go some Electro character like Fischl. And you know why? With Fischl, I think I can do way better. Or maybe with, like, Shinchu. Shinchu gives me more, like, let's try Fischl first. And I went 250 on my Hutao and Chlorine are on trash. I mean, you have Hutao and Chlorine, for real. I mean, you know, like, enjoy. If you ask me, since you have, like, Arlecchino, so, and yes, with couple constellations, so yeah, of course, you let you, like, Hutao is not even on that level. Chlorine is good. Try. And she's worth. Xilonen is one who have a great kit, looks cool, and she is mommy. Yes, enjoy. With buffer and duo, with healing mechanics. Mommy, yes. Mommy is the important part. Not gonna lie.
Many ladies in
Actually,
the
she looks great.
like
Actually, you know, like, enjoy. The first, my first impression was like, you know, like, I will go for that character, whatever. Well, it's like whatever, because, like, she looks so great on that tree. She was just insane. Yes, I feel you.
Let the world collide!
Illusion shattered!
Silence!
Extract! Fresh and flourish!
The tides beckon.
Come on, just fly by. You see that hyper bloom? Yes, it's like crazy if you ask me.
Neutralize!
Shine down!
Strike a pose! Let my name echo and suck!
Let the mighty be humble. Settle down.
So yeah, with Nahida, again this boss, maybe you can do faster, but, you know, overall, I would say Nahida, you need to, like, on-field Nahida again and again to mark the enemy, so yeah, it's a little bit annoying. Rose, who is the boss of the Abyss. Yes, she is amazing. In my second account, I collect mummies if I could. You know, like, I'm not so like collecting something like that. But yes, I usually, like, why I want second account? To get the characters I don't have on my main account. So yeah, just keep all of the characters I have and go for the characters which I don't have on my main account. So yeah. So yeah, let me try. Yeah.
Overruled. Booba, get them. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's eat this. Oh, it's revealed.
Yeah, you see the difference? It's just crazy.
Adventure time. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Going in. Let's light it up. Nice and spicy.
Transfixed.
I summon.
Yeah, the damage output is way better.
This is where
Overruled. Booba, get them.
I hate this. So yeah, it's way faster, by the way. So yeah, but you know why? Because Kachina cannot give you that buff. That's a problem, and Kazuha as well. I didn't know that. I mean, like, yeah, that was my bad. It's lack of experience, I would say, something like that. But yes, it's a shame. That's why Kachina, like yeah. All right. I mean, like, but the problem is like the second boss, the second chamber. If I get Nahida, yes, with this, yes, you can use couple windows or like couple weapons. Like you can use with this if you want to do some DPS, or you can go sacrificial fragments. If you ask me, I would suggest you to go sacrificial fragments. You know why? Mostly Nahida is a supportive character, not a DPS character. But let's say if you won't see her on field time to time, then with this is not a bad option.
transcend all
All right.
illusion shattered.
Reconstitute. This will brighten up the place. Let the world come alive.
The tides beckon.
Yeah, this team is way better, actually.
Bow your head.
Neutralize.
There is no escape.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine. A little ambiance.
Be sanctified. Silence.
Strike a pose. Let my name echo.
Illusion shattered.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
There is no escape.
Shower me with.
Settle down.
Yeah, let's try it. Why they do that? I need one Harbinger. If they don't play well, I mean,
I
they
created another
also
universe
say
and
Natlan
founded
ends.
paradise.
You know,
For
like
I, Fischl,
Natlan.
and the Prinzessin
Yes.
der
About Natlan, by the way, I mean, like, I don't believe in that because, like, usually, yes, 0.8, it's a version. You know why? Let's say all of the liquors are correct. Natlan ends in a 5.7, but in a 5.8 we will get temporary map, you know. So yeah, we will get something. It's like let's say 5.8 exists and we will get that, I think, you know. But it's not going to be a Natlan. It's going to be some temporary map, like we got with like Simulanka, you know, something like that. So yeah, Natlan will end definitely in a 4.7.
Light it up! That's gonna hurt in the morning. Teamwork is dreamwork! By royal decree!
Yes, I will die. Okay. I mean, let me try it again because, yeah, last tulpa just hit me a lot. Oh, about, by the way, Colombina. Yesterday, Rahid on a stream says that usually, I mean, like, maybe it's not usually, we got like 17 characters per major patch. It means in 5.x we will get 17 characters. At the moment we, like, let's say somehow know about like 12 characters. So yeah, it's only 5 characters left. And I think yes, maybe there's no place for Colombina, but we'll see, because you know why? Because we don't know about like, we should get Pyro Dragon, something like that, you know? And because of that, it's like already certain characters. So yeah, maybe no place for Harbinger, but that's alright. If you know why? Because you can save your Primogems in this case, which is good. Why not? I mean, for me, I'm completely okay with that. You know, because more characters need more Primogems, unfortunately. Maybe I will go for Cookie Shinobu. Cookie Shinobu is not so great. I can go Dia, by the way, but Dia is also like complete. Yes, Zhongli is crazy, but I don't want to use Zhongli. Yes, let's go Fischl. Fischl is just insane character, unfortunately on Constellation 6. I want Colombina and you. That tulpa won't be freeze. Yes, yes, some of the, yes, like you cannot freeze some of the enemies in Genshin Impact. It's like, and by the way, you know what? I mean, most likely you saw that. You know that you can freeze that like long knuckle, like Dino, and like here. Just a second, let me check the place. I don't know where is he. Just a second. I mean, I'm pretty sure you know about that, but I've never checked that. Just let me check it. Where are you, buddy? Yeah, of course. When you need one, they just somehow disappeared. Snezhnaya, yeah, Snezhnaya, like we will get Snezhnaya, like, yeah. Snezhnaya is going to be released like in like maybe like not in a year, something like that. But yes, we need to wait for a long time, because like Natlan only like. Okay, just a second. Let me find one. Of course, I cannot. Okay. Then I will continue my spot. Oh yeah, this one. So yeah. You can do something like this. You can go like this one, like this one.
Time to begin work?
Just a second. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so you can do that. And by the way, you can do like more than that. Just a second. Can I get energy from him?
We're way behind.
Maybe they will fix that. Yeah. Can I get... No, I cannot get energy from him, unfortunately. But still, like, you can freeze him. Alright. Let me continue with my spoiler bit. Yeah. Yeah, it can be freezed actually, it's fun. I never tried it. I mean, some of the enemies like are kind of fun. Actually, yeah, that's why I like this game so much. I mean, like you can like find so many weird things to do.
Shine down.
Let the world collide! This will brighten up the place.
The tide's beckoning.
Just like
Bow your head.
just like. Alright.
There is no escape.
Yeah, that animation time sometimes like you know like destroy the like everything.
Let my name echo in song!
Silence! Let the mighty be humble!
It destroy all the fun. Oh, hi Shroud, how are you doing? Yes, kinda like that.
I created another universe and founded
And then
paradise.
we'll turn. Oh yeah,
I,
actually yeah,
Fischl,
that's like
and the
the
princesses
battery
of
one.
the
The battery one, yeah. Immortal turtle. Okay,
Transfixed.
I'm going in! Eat this! Odds revealed!
Overruled.
Everybody stand at the frying pan!
As you wish, maid for life.
oh, I'm just like
Everlasting as the moon. Transfixed.
Teamwork is strength! You're toast! By royal decree,
oh.
one shall...
I'm sorry guys. Yeah. I hate like official skill like has like maybe the longest animation in this game, and sometimes like just imagine her burst has lower animation than her skill. So yeah, and this is a big problem with official. It's the only downside she has. Like her burst has low animation than her like skill.
Illusion
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! Extract! Fresh and floral!
Bow your head. Be sanctified. An oversight on my part.
Shine down.
Shower me with praise! Let the world collide!
Silence!
There is no escape.
This will brighten up the place!
Let the mighty be humble!
Today I did for one emergency. Congrats with that. I mean, at least you finish that. Like, you know, like those medals, by the way, are not so important. It's like only for that. Some like kind of it calls like. Yeah, it's additional. It's not about the Primogems, etc. So yeah, the most important is level, and it means like you finish with a hard level. Congrats. I mean, yes, unfortunately, Imaginarium City, it's all about the characters. So yeah, if you don't have enough, yeah, it's a nightmare. I try Kaya, Eula, Diona, still. This Tulpa won't be. Yeah, you cannot do that, like the dreamers. Today I done stage 10. Oh, congrats. Congrats. Actually, yes. If you have enough, say, Inaban, if you have enough characters, yes. It's like, by the way, it's not so difficult, I would say, if you have characters, because you can borrow characters, they give you some characters as well, but you need 22 characters, which is insane. It's a lot.
Laid bare.
Let's light it up! Everybody! Hey, odds reveal!
Transfixed. This is where you fall. Laid bare.
Shadow Raven! Light! I'm going in! Eat this!
Just die already. Yeah, 10-10 actually, yes. It's like, and you know, like, I enjoy it. If I'm not mistaken, like, if even if you miss some medals, you still can get all of the Primogems. So yeah, like, they made it pretty okay. You know, I'm not gonna lie. The only problem with Imaginarium City, it's like the characters. You need a lot of characters. That's it. So if you don't have enough, you cannot even participate, which is bad. But overall, that new visionary mode and the buffs and new cards they created, it's crazy. I mean, they remade Imaginarium City, and those changes are, I would say, I don't want to say like great or something, as they still have some problems. I'm like, especially when you cannot choose different characters from the same friend. But overall, yeah, it's good. Okay, this one is, yeah.
Bow your head.
Strike up! Let my name echo in song!
Illusion shattered!
Silence! Be sanctified.
Fresh and floral!
There is no escape!
Shower me with praise! Let the world come!
The tides beckon.
Neutralize! A little ambiance! Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Shine down!
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
Now my only task is to get the Lord of the Night achievement, the local legend one, Knight of the... Oh, I don't know about that, which...
I created another
next
universe
spell
and
abyss
founded
is Nightmare
paradise.
for
I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin der Verirrt.
Nightmare if they add... Spoil Abyss or Imaginary City, you mean? Like, yes, the dream is if they add Geo, Cryo and Electro, like some different elements, I mean, I agree with you, because like, I also pretty, like, I don't have enough characters for some elements. Yeah, I have a lot of Hydro, but yeah, some of them, like, let's say some of Geo, I don't have enough. Yes, will be okay. You know, like, you still can level up some characters, you have a month. But yeah, it's going to be like, you need to spend some resins, unfortunately. Currently 50% of achievement. Oh, you mean like Knight Night achievement, Lord of the Night. I mean, I don't know about that achievement.
I do worry
I
about the
usually
well-being
don't
of my
like
retinue
chase
during my
achievements.
impromptu absence.
I'm sure the good people of the
Transfix.
Boba, get them! Teamwork is strength! Right him into the... By royal
My turn.
Let me leave for now. Oh yeah, it's a second one and I have enough yeah, I need to like, let me do a couple. Night, how it calls? Night, a Lord of the Night achievement. Let me check it. I mean, I usually don't chasing achievement, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Lord of the Night. Oh yeah, maybe like it calls like differently. Or maybe it's like natlan. Yeah, maybe one of this. I mean, I don't chasing achievement at all, actually. Let me show you guys, because I can do like this one. It's a Spoil Abyss, the old one. And I only need to do like, yeah, stop, like something. But yes, I just keep them. I don't know why. In Spoil Abyss, you have fun. You need to finish that Spoil Abyss with, oh, maybe I did that already. I don't remember. Anyway, like, yeah, I just... If I get an achievement, I get it. Like, if I'm not, I don't usually like chasing achievements. Let me check if I can get farm. Just a second. Today is a Friday, right? No, today is a Saturday. Because, you know, guys, like, if you want to level up... Oh, yeah, maybe most of you already did that. If you want to level up... That's it here, that's not... Saturday. Let me do one of this and check that books. It's Friday. Okay, this one is for a new 4-star weapon, by the way, like new catalyst for mualani, like this one. And I would suggest, maybe like it's up to you though, but you know why I try to do all of the weapons, especially free weapons? Because when you do that, when you ascend it, like, it's like if you level it up, it gives you some like you know, like you spend less Mora, 50% less Mora. Why not?
Should we really be off work this early?
I will show you. Why are you leveling up if you don't use it? Oh yes, I will show you why. Duelist one, the last one. Oh, it has whole section. The last one. Okay, I will check that. Just a second. Duelist one. I'm sorry, I missed that chat. To context, there's a like. Basically, it's 10 times harder and trickier than Abyss, and it's like playing Elder Rings, but Genshin. Oh yeah, I see. I mean, like Duelist one. Just a second. Let me check that. About that weapons, you know, you never know which weapon you can use. That's why I leveling up all of the free weapons. It's like, I would say it's not a bad practice, especially for free-to-plays. Duelist one, just a second. Oh yeah, this one. I did like Balachko. I haven't done all. Yeah, I need to do this one. This one is easy actually. It's not so difficult. And you know how to do that. You need to kill Pyro first, and then within 10 seconds you need to kill 2 other Fatu Harbingers, and that's it. So it's like, you can do it like in one run. It's not so difficult. Defeat legendary. But I haven't even. It's social. Every achievement here has 2 more achievements. Yes, usually like that. Duelist. The duelist one. Just a second, let me check that. Duelist one. I don't see any duelist in here, but duelist. Oh yeah, duelist series 1, the last one. Oh, the last one. Oh, it's not this one, definitely. Oh yeah, this one. Defeat local legend. Oh, okay. Maybe I will do that. It's fun, actually. Like, you know why? Because like this stuff they add to the game, it's so fun to do, especially for like for every character, for every user, for every players. So yeah, it's fun. Oh yeah, I will show you, Johnny, why I try to level up all the weapons. Within that event, when you get the weapon, you get like some. Just a second. You can spend less Mora, so why not 50% less Mora for leveling up the weapon? I will show you, just a second. Let's go like this thing. Let's go Shinchu, Ukishinobu. And Nahida. So yeah.
For justice.
Oh, I see. That's why. Every achievement here. Yes. By the way, those achievements, by the way, and like legendary bosses are not so easy. I agree with you. They are quite difficult. I mean, yes, you need to try a couple times until at least it's not like you just started and do that immediately. Yes, it's a little bit like it's not annoying, but yes, you need to get used to them.
Hey! Make yourselves at home!
Witness the power of Gurwa.
Oh, of course.
Out of my way!
Scatter!
I don't know about that. I just like kill these people to electro. Oh yeah, you know like what? Like let me show you. You need to kill them in proper just a second. If I'm not mistaken, to get this all 3 achievements, I mean all of them, you need to kill them in right order. Like you need to kill Pyro first, then you need to kill like 2 others within 10 seconds. Only in this case you get all of 3 achievements, like all of the like Primogems, you know, only like that. About the weapons, by the way, let me show you. Yes, you're right. Why do you just bothering about the weapons? But okay, if I have enough, I hope I have. Since let's say I'm low investment player, so why not to get that weapon level up? And I want to test that weapon on my Neuvillette, by the way, that's why. So I need for real. Sad. Yeah, only 1. So yeah. And only 5, not 6. Anyway, what's the problem? Let me do it again. So yeah, just a second. Not a big deal. I don't know. Alright, let me try it again. I'll hate him, by the way. Hayden is such a great character. Yeah. And I cannot wait that new buff, by the way. I mean, any of the characters. By the way, now, unfortunately, mualani cannot be used in this one. I mean, like, if you get like that new supportive set, you know why? Because her hydro is not consistent. Yeah, we need something new. I hope Yansan is going to be great healer and supportive character. I mean, like, kinda 5-star Kuki Shinobu. If so, I will go for her definitely. Yeah, because like it will be just insane buff for Alhaitham.
Everyone hold hands.
No, my sword!
Our bond is strong.
Ring cutter!
Here you are.
Because Alhaitham, even without like all of these buffs, Alhaitham is just crazy. Just insanely crazy. You know why? Because like, yeah, he uses, like, he can be healed by other sources, which is good. He has like projectile attacks, which is also good. It has AoE, it like hits pretty hard. He's like, yes, it's a little bit tricky to build him because of like you need crit rate, crit damage, and he's EM scaling. EM is maybe one of the rarest stat in this game. So yeah, because of that, yeah. But overall, yeah, he's just insanely crazy. Without Constellation. With Constellation, maybe he is one of the best characters. Because of Dendro, by the way, not because of he has like great you know, like, let's say, yes, maybe he cannot do like millions damage, something like that, but his damage is so consistent. Alrighty, let me just try it. Just a second, Uni. I will show you why I usually try to... Oh yeah, another one. Nice. So yeah, when you like within that event, like active event, yes, of course, it's like you receive a weapon enhancement XP bonus during that. You see, like this one. So yeah, you get some bonuses within that event, which is crazy. You spend less Mora, because why not? You see, like, it's like you spend 1.5 times less mats if you don't have enough. Yes, I have a lot. I mean, like, you know, like, but still, why not? Okay. And I now need some goldies. I don't have any, unfortunately. But I will do that. Oh yeah, and this ones as well. Level 90, and I will check that on my Neuvillette. Shout, I saw Kinich gameplay. It's alright. About that, Shout, I'm sorry. So yeah, if like about Kinich, I only hit one local legend by droning. Oh, that's alright. I mean, Shout, like, it's like, you know, like at the moment we have like more important tasks, I would say, like by like opening and exploring the map. So yeah, that's why I'm not chasing those like bosses so much. About Kinich, yes, his gameplay is okay. Unfortunately, we don't have good like supportive characters, Natlanian one for him. So yeah, that's a problem. At least as soon as we get someone who can be great support for him, he is going to be great character, not a bad character. I still prefer to use Alhaitham, because for me Alhaitham, yes, by the way, they're completely different characters. I mean, like, not completely. They both Dendro, but Kinich to do enhanced damage needs burning or burgeon on a field, unfortunately. So yeah, only when burning or burgeon exists on a field, he can get enough Night Soul points to do enhanced damage. So overall, his damage doesn't rely to like burning or burgeon like Emily's damage does. But you need Night Soul points to do enhanced damage. It means you still can use him in Hyper Bloom team comp with like Raiden, with Shinchu or Yelan, you know, like some characters like this. But yes, it's less damage, it means less damage, because Kinich does pretty good damage DPS, he's not bad. Yes, if you compare with Mualani, I wouldn't suggest you to like go for Kinich instead of Mualani if you like don't like Mualani, or maybe you have Neuvillette, Constellation, like something, or even without Constellation. I mean, like Mualani is better, of course, that's obvious. At Constellation 0 with a free-to-play weapon, I mean like craftable one, she deals just crazy amount of damage. Kinich is not like that, especially we need to wait for supportive characters for a long time, because future characters we will get at Xilonen, she is Geo. Geo cannot interact with Dendro. We will get Anemo, Chaska, she also cannot interact. And we will get Cryo, Sitlali, and also she is not like that. So yeah, the problem is we'll need to wait for mavuika, at least one, but I don't think, like, you know, like according to some info, mavuika at Constellation 0 going to be kinda on field DPS or field DPS supportive character, like, but not so great in supportive, like, let's say, maybe I think she's going to be like Furina, if you ask me. I mean, yes, many players say that she cannot be great supportive character, but Furina is a great supportive character, you know, so that's why maybe I think she's going to be kinda Furina. But we'll see. I mean, it's a little bit like early to say something. Oh yeah, about that, Nahida and Furina, yes, shout. I mean, you know, like, let's say these two characters are just insane. Yes, you know, if you ask me, I would say, like, I would say Furina over that, oh, I'm sorry, I would say Nahida over that Furina, and you know why? Furina is a good character, but Furina needs a healer on your team. Without that healing, Furina's fanfare stack is completely useless. Because, like, if you cannot get enough HP, you cannot like spend enough HP and gain enough HP to gain fanfare stacks. And you need like pretty good healing, you know, like let's say Bennett single target healing is not okay. Yes, Neuvillette can do that, but even Neuvillette not enough. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Jin is okay, Xianyun is okay, Xianyun is okay. You can use Yao Yao, by the way, she's not bad. You can use Barbara. Barbara's burst is a team-wide healing. Yao Yao's burst is team-wide healing. Then you can use Noelle, by the way. Noelle is also not a bad character for healing, because she is a team-wide healing, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, like, but you need that healing. Without healing, Furina is like that. But Nahida is crazy. Nahida is just insane. Yes, she is not so good when you fight in a multi-wave environment, not gonna lie. You just not, but overall, yeah, she's maybe #1 Archon in this game. But having both of them is just crazy, yeah. It's just a great team. You can build team around them. You just need like one. By the way, you know, like what you can do? Like you can use prototype Amber on your Nahida to get some healing. Yes, it's not a great option, but you can check it. I don't have a single 5-star Dendro. Oh, for real? If so, shout, I would say Nahida is a great way to start getting that 5 stars. I mean, we don't have so much great 5-star Dendro characters. Let's say, you know, we have, like, I like Alhaitham a lot and Nahida. Emily is okay, but I wouldn't suggest you to go for Emily. Nahida is way better. Nahida is way better. Emily is a little bit specific character. She is not bad, but Nahida will bring you more than Emily. Vortex, try Cookie, Emily, Alhaitham, Shinchu. Cookie, Emily. Okay, let me just finish this one and I will do the team. I mean, I want to... Oh, why Emily is bad for all hate him? I just want to say that in advance, because Nahida gives you, when you use Nahida's verse, just a second.
There is no escape.
Shower me with praise!
Reconstitute.
Silence!
Let my name echo in song!
The tides beckon.
Extract! This'll brighten up the place!
Illusion shattered.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Bow your head. Huh. Let the mighty be humble.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive!
Reconstitute. There is no escape.
Russian floral!
Silence! Huh. Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Illusion shattered.
I don't have Yao Yao, but I will get her in Lantern. Yes, Yao Yao, by the way, is not a bad option at all. If you ask me, like, which 4-star is the best 4-star in Dendro, I would say Yao Yao. Yao Yao is just like, you know, like, let's say, because of healing. Healing, in my opinion, in this game, way more valuable than shield. You know, like, because like some of the enemies can pierce that shield. I mean, like they can ignore that shield, and because of that, yeah, it's better to like use like healing more. All right, this one is
Overruled! Nice and spicy! Going in! You're toast! Odds reveal!
Everlasting as the moon! Transfixed!
Boba, get them!
oh my. I was so close.
Teamwork is dreamwork! By royal
I need some healing for my Bennett, but that's alright. I mean, like, Cookie Shinobu, and yes, I need to do like, I will keep it right here. Let me do that Emily in, not in Spiral Abyss, and in this domain. Just a second. So yeah, this one. She is good character. Ah, you mean like Yao Yao? You definitely have Kalei. She is free and... about Kalei, by the way, I mean, like, if you ask me, I mean, she is not bad with constellations. But if you don't have constellation, I would suggest to go for Dendro Traveler. So yeah, it's like that.
quite flattered.
Because, like, you know, like, let's say if you're a new player, like Mats, Mora, like Wits, etc., pretty valuable.
Neutralize! A little ambiance! Witness the power of this dissipate!
The brat!
Well, that's why Nahida is better, because Nahida gives you additional elemental mastery. So yeah, that's why, I mean, like, oh, playing with Nahida is way more, I would say, not comfortable, but that team is way more powerful. Oh, hi, Xianyun, how are you doing? I was exploring Dragonspine on my second account. It was actually, like Dragonspine is one of the I like Dragonspine, but yes, without healer, and like we got Dragonspine. Let's say that Dragonspine was the first expansion with like in Genshin Impact for us. So yeah, back then this area was the first one we got. It belongs to I don't know if it's like Leo Harbor or something. Just a second. I don't know. If I'm not mistaken, yes. No, it's a Mondstadt. It's a Mondstadt. I don't remember. If I'm not mistaken, it's a Mondstadt. It's not a different, or it is. I don't remember because like it was pretty strange place, weird place back then, like yes, but it was fun and difficult by the way at the same time because like that was the first place where we got so many Fatui like harbingers, like, and that was like you need to be like close to some like fire. So yeah, that was fun actually.
Let's just finish the job.
All right, let me do one more because like it's close to 11. And let me go like Dreamers. Like you see like Emily unfortunately is not so good. But Nahida in this case way more better. Nahida, let me show you. Nahida, when you use Nahida's burst, Nahida gives you additional, let's say like that. If you have like couple waves of enemies, then yes, Emily might be better. But if you have only one wave, then yes, it's definitely better to go for Nahida. You know why? You don't need to like on filter mark the enemies. So yeah.
I see everything.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
Sharing my knowledge.
She gives, by the way.
Rain cutter. Lightning terrified. Dead with
Flicker. The process of elimination.
It's like you see, like faster, and you see how much like it's like 200 more elemental mastery, and for Alhaitham, elemental mastery means more damage. Like if you see the talent, you see like it scales like up to 250 out of elemental mastery. So yeah, that's why Nahida is so great. Unfortunately, Emily cannot do that. That's why with Alhaitham and like Alhaitham and Nahida, it's like they made for each other. Oh hi Paquita, how are you doing? The music is really calming and the place is hell to yes, I know, it's like that. Oh yeah, by the way, not only like her burst music. Okay, not so. Yeah, I like recently I got couple pretty good artifacts, not gonna lie. So yeah, maybe because of that. Oh, not the music. When you cast her skill, by the way, you hear some music. Just let me, like, I don't know if you can hear that. Just a second. Let me go my lucky team.
The pleasure is all mine.
So yeah, just a second.
Reconstitute.
No, you cannot hear from, like, yeah, it's like impossible. We need some like, anyway, like, but it like sound like not so loudy, like calm music, something like that. Yeah, kind of sound effects. Yes, exactly, Sina. Shoucha. Apart from that, every region is. I get Nahida Vortex. Emily, yes. I mean, like, you know, like, actually I'm not. You know why? I will say you. I lost my 50-50 on Nahida and I lost my 50-50 on Emily. So I don't want to say, I wouldn't say it's luck or something, not gonna lie. But yes, I lost, like, if I'm not mistaken, I have video on my channel. Like, but yes, I lost 50-50. For Nahida it was Mona, Kiching. It was Kiching. And for Emily it was the look. So yeah, actually, other this or this, what you can do about that. Yeah, so many trash artifacts today. No, I will melt it anyway. You know why? I have enough of these trash artifacts. Okay, you know, oh my. Okay, some luck. I would say not bad. It's like, you know, like when you play casino, you know, like you get like triple flowers, something like that, and another one brings you like crazy sets. Just a second, let me check if it's like going to be good. If I'm not mistaken, I don't have good like flower. Yeah, this function is just crazy. Actually, I like this function a lot. This one. So yeah. This one is crazy, actually. I like it so much because like it saved me so much space. Let me just check. I should have double, definitely. This one is not bad. If you want me to, guys, I can. Yeah, this one is crazy for all here, especially for my Neuvillette. Yeah, you see, I don't have enough. I have couple, but not enough. Yes, she's really good. I cleared Imaginary City because of her. You mean like Emily? For real? I mean, you know, like Emily is a great character, not gonna lie. I like her because like she is pretty easy to build, not so difficult. Also, if you, let me show you. The problem is, like, not a problem actually, the benefit is I use this set. I use Deepwood set. I don't use her signature set. And even with this set, she like deals a lot of damage. I mean, and I use like with Arlecchino's like team, you know. So yeah, she's not bad at all, not gonna lie. Yes, I have her signature set, guys, with like quite good stats. Yeah, Unfinished Revive. I have all of the 4 pieces, but somehow I don't use them, even though I know that it will give me more damage. So yeah, it's like that. By the way, let me just, and yes, my weapon is like this much. It's like, it's BP weapon. Overall stats is like 77 to 223. Not bad. I don't want to say anything. Like, yes, the stats is okay. She doesn't rely on that burst so much. So yeah, 140 is more than enough.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Oh, Nahida, yes. Nahida is must-have character. Don't worry, guys. Yes, if you ask me, yes, Nahida, by the way, in a 5.1 second phase. And you know, like, I would suggest you to go Nahida, like, let's say, I would suggest you to go Nahida over xilonen, if you ask me. You know why? Because we already have Kachina. Kachina is not a bad character at all. But Nahida, she's Dendro and will bring you a lot to your roster, to your account. Yeah, Xilonen is kinda supportive character, yes I know, but Nahida is way better than that. Nahida is just crazy. You just can go like, if you like will get some, let's say, you can use Razor by the way. If you don't have, like you can use like team like this. Like if you don't have Cookie Shinobu and you don't have Raiden to do some hyper blooming, you know, you can like build your Razor. Razor is like, why he is not a bad like option, because I'm sorry guys, because like his skill, his burst, when you use that burst you get infusion for 15 seconds, and if you build him with elemental mastery you can get pretty good like hyper bloom. So yeah, he's on field by the way, just keep that in mind. So you can go the team like Nahida, Razor, Shinchu, right? And that's it. Use Nahida skill burst first, then use like Shinchu's skill, then burst, then use like Razor's burst, and that's it, you're ready to go. A lot of damage by the way. I tested at level 50 and he's pretty good. It depends on elemental mastery. On top of that, if you don't have enough Electro, you can go another one. But if you have Cookie Shinobu, this team is just crazy. So yeah, Cookie, Shinchu, and Nahida. I saved Emily from first round to 8th round in Imaginary. For real, I didn't know that. I mean like, I don't remember if I used that Emily, but Emily was pretty good. Nahida. If I go now Kazuha, then I will go for Nahida. But I have Utao. Constellation 3 Kachina. You know about Kachina's constellation, guys, if you ask me, like Dreamers, like Kachina's constellation is like, at least for me, they're completely useless because all of the Kachina's constellation gives her personal damage. That's it. I mean, like, let me check them. She will absorb nearby element shreds, created the crystals. Oh, actually, yes, you know, when Kachina's mounts or dismounts. Oh, actually, it's like, actually, this one is good. Yeah, actually this one, Constellation 1 is good, not bad. When Kachina uses this, she will regain 29 soul points. This is kinda useless. You know, like it's only for exploration, something like that. Yes, it's like kinda meh. Some of them are pretty good. When there are 1 to 3 or more opponents within the turbo drill, you know, like get some additional defense, which is good. You know why? It increases your crystallized reaction shield, crystallized shield, like shield strength. It's like 4 damage. So yeah, like I want to say that like even with that constellation, she's okay. I mean, you don't need constellation, you don't need level up these talents whatsoever. You know why? Because she is mostly support character, and she is mostly that these like this set wielder. That's it. I mean, you don't need like, if you see my levels, it's level 12, 8, level 0, level 16. So yeah, it's like that. So, alright guys, that's it for today. I will be online tomorrow, yeah. We'll see how it goes. I mean, like, no info so much. Yes, they changed some, by the way, they changed something about like Xilonen's weapon, signature weapon. But, oh yeah, if you will go for Xilonen, by the way, that weapon banner with Chiori's weapon sword, with Chiori's sword, and with Xilonen sword, not a bad weapon to go, banner to go, but I wouldn't suggest you. Most likely I will skip it, and I will explain why. but maybe you will decide to go for that. I wouldn't suggest you. You know why? We have pretty good like for free-to-play weapons, which is craftable bar, cinnabar. So yeah, we will be okay with Xilonen's weapon, and maybe like Mavuika's weapon is going to be crazy. So yeah, Archon with her signature weapon might be good, because if that weapon can give something like Xilonen's weapon, which gives you additional elemental damage bonus, 25% elemental damage bonus, scales on defense if I'm not mistaken, that would be way better. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I mean, like, I would say, like, yes, even though that weapon banner, like Xilonen's weapons, like double sword, is a great one, because Chiori's weapon, it's like, that weapon is super cool, actually, yeah. That passives, it's so cool and flexible. You can use like that weapon on so many characters, but we'll see. I mean, I personally don't like claymores, not gonna lie, but if that weapon can give something, I'm about like 28 pulls away in weapon banners, so we'll see. Alright, like this is it for today, guys. I will be online tomorrow. Oh yeah, thanks for joining once again, and bye bye, guys. I will go and ascend my cookie below. Oh, about that shout, just a second, shout. Let me just say you like something about Cookie Shinobu. My Cookie Shinobu is level 90, and I will say you what. Since she is going to be a Hyperbloom character, and you will use mostly in a Hyperbloom team comp, damage difference between 80 and 90, it's about 30%. Just keep that in mind. It's a lot of damage. So I would suggest you, if you have enough, like let's say like books, wits to level her up, just do it, because like it's about 30%. It's a huge amount of like difference, crazy difference. You know why is that? Because it's transformative reaction, and you will get a lot of more damage. So yeah, just keep that in mind. That's why my Cookie Shinobu is level 90, and my Raiden, by the way, as well. My Raiden before Hyperbloom was 81. So yeah, just keep that. If you want to do like applying Electro, like EM1, like you know, EM, a level up, because like Hyperbloom itself, it's a transformative reaction which scales on elemental mastery and character level, and you don't need talents at all, by the way. This one is for healing. I would suggest you to level up because you get more healing, but it's up to you. I mean, you can even keep at level 1 this one. So okay, this is it for today once again. If you want me to, by the way, shout, I can like do some like Cookie Shinobu test tomorrow. It's up to you guys. I mean, just like write in the chat. Oh, I see. I mean, like, yeah, just keep that in mind that like transformative reaction scales on elemental mastery and characters level. So yeah, it's like, okay guys, thanks for joining once again, and bye bye guys.
Which should I choose?